Jeez. Yeah. QBAQ Ravens with Woodside, let's go. My thumb struck a lot of lighters, pulled a lot of all-nighters, banned from some after-hour spots. My crew would choose violence, moving silence. Who knew I grew to build an empire? Streets had me against the ropes, would've thought I was zip-lining. Text in a dresser, money off tech, pushing a Tesla. Rolled up a fresh one, it's one IPO to the next one. Rich from corporate, a thug and expensive mistakes. It's all a racket, it's the same thing, just a risk that you take. Moving too fast, blues on your ass. Them boys came through with the task. Peek through the blinds, you knew it was curtains. Breadwinner, take a L, leave the whole family hurting. Seen it a million times, sister wash him out with the verdict. Saw him clean as a whistle, drinking premium liquor in between two Argentinian sisters. They counting up for me until their fingers get blisters. What I blew that on, I cannot seem to remember. This not even bragging.
I like that.
It's okay, it's gonna be okay. Flyest nigga in this rap shit. Yo, as I'm looking at the New York skyline, reminiscing on nighttime shootouts with my guys, pouring this white wine. You could rich a million your left wrist, keep in perspective, we on God's time. The world is yours. What happens when dealers reduce to addicts? What happens when kings don't see their potential status? What's your exit plan? Face to face with my omens, I never ran. Stood on stages most never can. Pyrotechnics and leather pants. Shifting the culture. Mention me with Mick Jagger and Bono like your poster. I'm standing next to rookies somehow, they looking older. The altitude I'm at is so cold it'll make your nose run. How you expect to get love if you don't show none? I should send you little niggas on the stove run. How we moving is no cut. I'm from the era of razor blades and coke dust. People living with no trust, champagne and the soap suds. Saw him clean as a whistle, drinking premium liquor in between two Argentinian sisters. They counting up for me until their fingers get blisters. What I blew that on, I cannot seem to remember. The world is yours. Scarface, Tony Montana shit. Jeez. Yeah. QBAQ Ravens with Woodside, let's go. My thumb struck a lot of lighters, pulled a lot of all-nighters, banned from some after-hour spots. My crew would choose violence, moving silence. Who knew I grew to build an empire? Streets had me against the ropes, would've thought I was zip-lining. Text in a dresser, money off tech, pushing a Tesla. Rolled up a fresh one, it's one IPO to the next one. Rich from corporate, a thug and expensive mistakes. It's all a racket, it's the same thing, just a risk that you take. Moving too fast, blues on your ass. Them boys came through with the task. Peek through the blinds, you knew it was curtains. Breadwinner, take a L, leave the whole family hurting. Seen it a million times, sister wash him out with the verdict. Saw him clean as a whistle, drinking premium liquor in between two Argentinian sisters. They counting up for me until their fingers get blisters. What I blew that on, I cannot seem to remember. This not even bragging.
I like that.
It's okay, it's gonna be okay. Flyest nigga in this rap shit. Yo, as I'm looking at the New York skyline, reminiscing on nighttime shootouts with my guys, pouring this white wine. You could rich a million your left wrist, keep in perspective, we on God's time. The world is yours. What happens when dealers reduce to addicts? What happens when kings don't see their potential status? What's your exit plan? Face to face with my omens, I never ran. Stood on stages most never can. Pyrotechnics and leather pants. Shifting the culture. Mention me with Mick Jagger and Bono like your poster. I'm standing next to rookies somehow, they looking older. The altitude I'm at is so cold it'll make your nose run. How you expect to get love if you don't show none? I should send you little niggas on the stove run. How we moving is no cut. I'm from the era of razor blades and coke dust. People living with no trust, champagne and the soap suds. Saw him clean as a whistle, drinking premium liquor in between two Argentinian sisters. They counting up for me until their fingers get blisters. What I blew that on, I cannot seem to remember. The world is yours. Scarface, Tony Montana shit. It's yours. Yours, yours. R.I.P. Ecstasy from Houdini. DMX, Prince Marky D, Shock G, real rap gods. Do you know the meaning? All the rap brothers we lost this year, the last year. Hey yo, check it out. Run to the store for me, man. Give me veggie chips, blunts in a bottle. You got this shit all twisted, man. It's about rank. You ain't there yet. Think you wanna send me to the store? I own the store, man. I'm just testing you. I got the hood playing golf, wild, ball style. Crucifixes over the floor. Yo, I'm in red form. Niggas speak down on my name like I wasn't there for 'em. Talk about back in the days, this isn't back in the days. finna fade. Musically I'm on Mars. Walking all over the beat, putting my feet on the stars. I rock it like Lenny, thinking like Jimmy the first time he seen a guitar. Standing in front of where they shout about us and we gotta know who we are. I'm in rare form, wearing red Jordan straight from Air Jordan, this a fair warning. Too many young guards, beef over nothing. When you get money, you know that it's coming. Saying they homies, but they ain't 100. We the most 100. I got my Mets hat on to the back. Y'all already know where we going with the stats. Hall of Fame only, kings and queens only. They all be grabbing my style, but you know they can't hold me. Yeah, I'm in rare form. Y'all still on the ground, you know I've been airborne. Studying big, studying Nietzsche. You gotta call on the chopper to reach me. Homie, I don't need a jeweler to freeze me. Ice in my veins, I make it look easy. Mentally, I'm in Queens. More money, more problems, you gotta be ready for all that it brings. Let them say what they say, revenge on my plate, I'm loving the taste. They see you shining, emotions get hard to contain, they just not evolving the same. Me and HB is too rare, I'm moving all through the snares. Sound on billionaire, ain't nothing changed, I'm flipping the page. I'm Prince on the stage, slave on the space, you know what they say. Katie the wave, I'm staying rare for all of my days. I'm staying rare for all of my days. Season begins. Touch up the game like a photo edit. Camera roll like Oscar Michaud, they got a roll of credits. Like Rome came into Kemet and they stole the essence before they watered it down and taught us bogus lessons. Written in stone, write whatever in your history books. Me and ancient Egyptian skin tone had similar looks. On my trip out to Cairo, I felt home on arrival. I swam in the Red Sea, took a boat on the Nile. It's in my blood to drive these cars and live as laws. Escobar cigars, avoiding the prison bars. Nas, I deserve the threads in my closet. Big boy deposits, Nike shares and stock tips. Catching up with those who had a head start. Used to get eviction notices that had a red mark. The lights was out, that's why we sipped dark. Acting a fool at the pool in Queensbridge Park. Niggas would not survive in my hood. Pull up with all of my jewels on and Nas is good. Nas is good. My nigga Nas is good. I love my hood so much I go out in a blazing shootout. You say I can't come out there, I throw it all away. Fuck it. Big shout out to DU forever. His brother Herb, R.I.P. Now y'all woke, I'm laughing at niggas. Y'all used to say not talking that anti-establishment business. Look at my settlement cases, gave they asses some stitches. Used to put bottles to faces, all we ask is forgiveness. My past story full of sin, somehow I got a cleanse. Back in 2010, Department of Justice wrote me looking for one of my friends. I ain't know where he was at, didn't even have a hint. And even if I did, a nigga I never snitch. Cheat code, I walked into my greatness. Freak hoes throw they pussy a party, okay then. Raised by a queen, that's the only reason I made it. King's disease, a recurrence that should reinstate it. Death to the pessimistic mind state. Lack of hope, low spirit, motherfuckers. Life to kings, getting a king's ransom, living handsome. Ha. Yo, Ed, we did it. King's disease. 2. One city, one country, one state. Some place to be nobody. Some place to be. Some place you wouldn't know probably. Yeah. Yeah. If Chappelle moved to Ghana to find his peace, then I'm rolling where the service always roaming. I'm packing my bags and going. It's a challenging act, it's a balancing act. Visit beautiful places, it's more out here than the trap. Houses in Long Island, they always found him. House in the South, a nigga barely got out. Sunny LA, remember calls with Dr. Dre. He told me, don't let the palm trees fool you, nigga, be safe. Me and my higher self, we often would speak. Somehow we lost the connection, might meet a Joshua tree. And it's been bothering me. Too many wavy women, gotta log out of IG. Can't be my age DMing, no kidding. It's hard to move like a civilian. I write the truth cause I live it, not like you musical niggas. We did it big and they bigots. They rather shoot than write tickets. What it feel like to go get it, what it feel like to go miss it. In one city, one country, one state. Some place to be nobody. Some place to be. Some place you wouldn't know probably. Some place to be nobody. My dog bought a plane, said let's go to Paris. That's where baguettes are from, French bread that's long and narrow. I like the other definition, rectangular carrots. The concept of the song is rather esoteric. This girl said in Grenada we should go get married. Broke the meaning down of the Virgin Mary. And you got your own place. My favorite part of the night when you text me that you made it home safe. I'm contemplating at the home base how I'm used to breakfast in the ghetto sipping OJ. That's a picture right there, a moment in time. Before anybody wanted a photo of mine. Before the internet energy and social decline destroyed the vibe, fooling us with the headlines, keeping us blind. Vultures eat you alive. Take heed to the signs. Wishing I find one city, one country, one state. Some place to be nobody. Some place to be. Some place you wouldn't know probably. Some place to be nobody.
All my time is spent focused on my freedom now. Why would I join them when I know that I can beat them now? They put their words on me and they can eat them now. That's probably why they keep on telling me I'm needed now. They tried to box me out while taking what they want from me. I spent too many years living too uncomfortably, making room for people who didn't like the labor but wanted the spoils, greedy, selfish behavior. Now let me give it to you balanced and with clarity. I don't need to turn myself into a parody. I don't do the shit you do for popularity. They clearly didn't understand when I said I get out apparently. My awareness like Keanu in the Matrix. I'm saving souls and y'all complaining about my lateness. Now it's illegal for someone to walk in greatness. They want the same, but they don't take risks. Now the world will get to see its own reflection, and the anointed can pursue their own direction. And if you're wrong and you're too proud to hear correction, walk into the hole you dug yourself, fuck a projection. See me in my freedom taking all my land back. They said a lot against me thinking I just stand back. I got my legs beneath me, I got my hands back. A lot of people sabotaged, they couldn't stand that. I turned the other cheek, I took blow after blow. There's so much crisis in the world cause you reap what you sow. When you keep what you know is meant for someone else, did you dig for them, you might just end up in yourself. I'm in the secret place, I keep a sacred space. They keep showing their hands, but keep hiding their face. If I'm a messenger, you block me, then you block the message. So aggressive, the world you made is what you're left with. Pride and ego over love and truth is reckless. Y'all niggas got a death wish, the stupid leaves me breathless.
Some place to be. Yeah, ain't ducking nothing. Just might have to build my own city where I need a real nigga passport to enter. Miss Hill, we ain't going nowhere. They gon' have to deal with us here. Make them uncomfortable. We used to all put in and go half on bail money. Fuck making it rain, now we making it hail money. Yeah, I never met Muhammad Ali. Wish I did. My brother saw him, champ told him nothing is real. Gave me the chills, thought about it, that's how I feel. We on autopilot, no captain behind the wheel. My whole career I steered away from features, but I figured it's perfect timing to embrace new leaders. Accepting my position as the master teacher, I make cash deposits before the first flashy diamonds, that's waterworks. Sassy models, the curviest brothers you knew from the sandbox who do you the dirtiest. Government assistance, poverty is big business. Overrun the Senate, both parties got policies built for the wicked. Look in the jungle, you gotta move like an animal. Prey on the predators, go at anybody that challenge you. Boardrooms, courtrooms, it'll leave you with war wounds. I ain't wanna be this cold-hearted, but I was forced to. Wore my sneakers like Run DMC did. Important to black culture like Spike Lee is. He got game. I wish my mom could see this, see the man that he is. Moments you can't relive, like taking your first swim, like still being a virgin, taking training wheels off the rims, moving in your first crib or having your first kid. Moments you can't relive, like your first time bugging from something that Nas said. Yo, I wish I met Sister Soldier, but I didn't. Would've told her coldest winter ever was beautifully written. She alive, so she'll hear this. I'm Dolo, no co-defendants. I've been with the social distance. Archbishop of sharp spitting, sports car whipping. You're acting like the real ain't what's needed. Of course I get it. What's more authentic? Hit boy in the walking Guinness World Record. New York Minutes, I'm O-Dog. Hit his cane, the ending change. Traded my youth, some say I became a suit. A representative of Martin Dream coming true. Every man is a king less, he make excuses. Wish that my mishaps wasn't a nuisance. Sunday to Sunday get praise, I'm God made. Where I'm from, one go in the grave, one go in the cage. Moments you can't relive, like taking your first swim, what to write. They say I'm a legacy artist, I blew up the price. 30 years later, who would've knew dude to be nice? I hit the tables and I threw up the dice. Under the lights, outside dining, al fresco. Silk is the dress code, had to be Esco. Colors of light bulbs changed through voice command. Flew over Antigua, made the choice to land. Set my feet on a private island, house come with a staff. Chef know how to cook with no salt and low fat. Extended stay, shorty, she don't wanna go back. You gotta appreciate the moments, bad times don't last. Like my first fist fight in a bridge. Hype like the first time I heard nobody beats the biz. Those times bring me to tears. Moments you can't relive. Yeah. Like taking your first swim. Splash. Like still being a virgin. Splash. Taking training wheels off the rims. Moving in your first crib or having your first kid. It's a girl. Moments you can't relive. Moments you can't relive. Yeah. Like your first time bugging from something that Nas said. When was that? Way back. Just reliving this life. I can't relive last night. I'm excited for today.